Colorado conservative Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. Congressman, it's been a long time. Glad to have you back. You know, there's growing outrage over that story of Speaker Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, a guy who was just arrested on DWI. It seems old Paul might have had a heads up on a major vote in Congress, buying up millions in computer chip stock. Ahead of a vote that would deliver billions in subsidies to boost the chip manufacturing industry. And that, of course, is going to drive that stock price way up, netting the Pelosi family a major windfall. What's your reaction to all this?
I mean, Chris, it's pretty obvious. The corruption of the Democrat Party is on full display. Here we have Paul Pelosi getting out of jail just in time to buy 20,000 shares of this stock right before his wife, Nancy, brings a $52 billion subsidy bill to the House floor. This scheme smells worse than Swalwell, and Nancy should be held accountable. This is corrupt, and it's unacceptable. You know, I'm so glad that you have that mugshot there, because it took us forever to track that thing down. They were keeping that thing buried for sure.
Yeah. You know what? And by the way, just for the record, Fang says Mr. Swalwell smells great. I mean, she loved the way he smelled. Biden's border crises, in the meantime, Congresswoman, shattering records out there. Since October, there have been nearly 2 million illegal alien encounters. This, as reports reveal, a left-wing group linked to George Soros wins a $172 million contract from Team Biden to prevent illegal aliens from being deported out of this country. Congresswoman, why are taxpayers being forced to fund the Democrats' pro-illegal immigration agenda?
It's very insulting. Colorado is the #2 state in the country for fentanyl overdoses. We cannot secure our southern border. Border Patrol has recorded more stops along the U.S.-Mexico frontier than in any fiscal year in the history of the Department of Homeland Security. And we're only in August. Since October of last year, 1,746,119 illegal aliens have crossed our southern border. This cannot continue. But instead of building the wall, instead of securing our border, supporting our Border Patrol officers, and stopping the invasion, the Biden regime now wants to pay for these illegal aliens legal fees. We're talking $171 million that you've paid in taxes will now be going to lawyers so that illegal aliens can skirt all our laws and remain in the United States. I wrote a bill to stop this. It's called the No Taxpayer Funded Lawyers for Illegal Aliens Act, and it would prohibit taxpayer dollars from being funneled to illegal aliens for legal services to help them stay in the United States and avoid deportation after breaking our immigration laws. This is just another America Last policy, and we have to fight back on it.
No, I agree. And I wonder which political party those attorneys are all voting for and donating to. I wonder. Congressman, I've got two-part question here. You've introduced a bill to repeal the bipartisan bill targeting law-abiding Americans' rights to own firearms. The bill was passed in response to the horrific Uvalde shooting in Texas. But after the bill's passage, we're finding out all kinds of new information about that mass killing. First, tell me about the bill you've introduced, then give me your opinion. Did John Cornyn, Mitch McConnell, and 26 other Republicans act as responsible lawmakers when they passed a law without knowing all the facts first?
No, Chris, this is exactly what we were shouting. I'm going to answer the second part first. This is exactly what we were shouting from the House of Representatives. We don't even know what's all in the bill yet. There was not an adequate time to actually look into the bill to see what it was going to do. And we were saying, stop these knee-jerk reaction pieces of legislation that restrict law-abiding citizens. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue to do my part to kill this horrible bill, this gun grab, which takes guns out of the hands of our teachers, further endangers our school children, and tramples on constitutional rights. This was bad policy before it was passed, and it's bad policy today. My colleagues and I in the Second Amendment Caucus and the Freedom Caucus will continue to work on restoring the rights of the American people, and that means exactly what my legislation does: repeal or defund this gun grab.
Yeah, folks, by the way, if you're out there and you're wondering who you're going to vote for in either in primaries or in elections, I mean, just consider this. If you like individuals who pass laws without having all the facts first,
Right.
you're going to want to vote for those 29 Republicans who stupidly acted on this to join Democrats. And you're going to want to vote for all the Democrats, too, who voted for this damn thing. Last thing, Congressman,
Chris,
I want to congratulate you. You got a new book out.
Often.
Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
this is something we see often. We see Nancy Pelosi pass 2,700-page bills in the dead of night, and then we have less than 22 hours to vote on them. And you actually see Republicans make excuses and appease the Democrats to pass their legislation when Democrats can't even pass a kidney stone without the help of the Republicans.
I love that line. I want to congratulate you on your new book. It's called My American Life. And you know, in Biden's America, where the American dream has turned into a nightmare these last 2 years, this book could serve as a reminder not only of what we lost, but it could inspire folks, you know, to try to get that back, no?
I sure hope my story inspires some people to step up and do their part to serve our country, to be involved and to speak up loudly and boldly. It doesn't matter what your past looks like. I have come from a Democrat household, very modest means. I stood in line for bread and government cheese, stood in a large warehouse saying, is this us? Are we so poor that we can't afford food? But when I got my first job at a local McDonald's and earned my first paycheck, I saw, first of all, I have to figure out who this FICA guy is because I don't like him. He's taking all my money. And secondly, I'm still working on that one. But secondly, I could do a better job taking care of myself than government ever had. Democrats lied to my mom, said this was the path for success, and it put us in a cycle of poverty. I became a self-taught conservative, a mom of 4 boys, a business owner. I ministered to women in our local jail for several years, personally introducing them to the God who can turn their shame into glory, and even bringing them into my home, employing them at my restaurant, because that's far better than another government handout or another government program. So there is an American dream that we still have here in this great nation, and that's exactly what we're fighting for. I'm a congresswoman today because I didn't want my 4 boys to live in a socialist nation. So I encourage everyone to get my book, My American Life. It's available where all books are sold, and of course, it's on audible.com as well. My book, my story, in my voice to your ears.
Right on, right on. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, it's always great to catch up, lady. Don't be a stranger. We'll talk again soon.